Sorry. Hey, Melissa, how are you? It's going very much. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I see that you can see me, but if you can hear me, please put a one on the chat. I just want to see something. If you can hear me, please just drop a one so that I can be able to start. Please drop a one on the chat so that I can be able to see if you can hear me. Because 100% sure that you can see me, but I'm not sure if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Right. Can you join the Zoom? Yeah, there's no comments. There's 49 people, but I do not get any comments here if they can hear me or not. Okay, can you ask on the group? Yeah, sure. All right. All right. Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are well. My name is Masi Mbaipeli. Yeah, guys, technology. This is my first time doing something like this. Yeah.
Check if there's no people who needs to be let in.
Oh, but I saw people coming in easily.
Is it?
Yeah.
There is people who wants to be let in.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Okay, but I think I am host or something.
You're a co-host?
I think I'm something special.
Please check.
Let me go and
(945) and we'll call you back. Guess who's back?
Zaenda pa. Okay, please be this one doesn't make noise.
Right. Okay, right, right. Okay, good evening once again. My name is Masi by P. I'm going to be taking you through, I think, one or two network marketing skills. Not going to be talking about everything today. I think we can talk about the gateway skill to becoming a network marketing professional, because I believe that there's a lot of people who recently joined our organization, Fox Nation, in this past week, in this past 2 weeks, because we are currently preparing for the launch that is going to be in Durban. So we are still in a pre-launch. We are still in a pre-launch. So we are currently working towards in getting people started right. So the first thing, and that I think is very important, for people to know when they get started in their network marketing journey, is the first skill, the number one skill, which is called inviting, right? But before I talk about inviting, there's this analogy, in our group we usually make, about someone that is joining a network marketing industry. You are joining the network marketing industry because of particular reasons, right? There are reasons that are driving you to get involved in this business. There are people who quit their jobs coming into this business because there's something that they wanted to achieve. There are people who are starting this business, looking for a side income because there's something that they're looking to achieve, which is it's something that is called a goal. There's a goal that you want to achieve. So we usually make this analogy that, look, let's take, for instance, someone that wants to travel. This person wants to travel maybe from Johannesburg to Durban. So if this person wants to travel, number one, the one thing that they need to know the destination, right? They need to know where it is that they're going. So they're going to Durban, so they do have the goal to the destination. But the next thing that is going to follow after knowing your destination, you have to have the vehicle that is going to take you there. For instance, let's just say you're gonna be driving to Durban. You're gonna be using a car. So the car is going to be a vehicle that is gonna take you from Johannesburg to Durban. But then again, the vehicle cannot move without having something called fuel, right? So the amount of fuel that you put in your car will determine your journey, whether you're gonna get to Durban or you're gonna end halfway. So if you put in full tank in your car, then you're gonna get in Durban. But if you put in half tank, you're probably gonna end halfway. So it's very important that you put in full tank, right? And after having a full tank, you need to know how to drive. You cannot just get into a car you've never driven before. You don't know how to drive a car, and your first attempt is to go to Durban. You're probably gonna hit some potholes. You're gonna bump some other cars. You're gonna get into an accident. Maybe you're gonna mess up the car because you simply cannot drive. So the first thing, after knowing your goal, having the vehicle, having the fuel, the first thing that you need to know is how to drive the car. So in this instance, we are in network marketing. So as I mentioned, that you came into this industry because there's a particular thing that you want to achieve. There's a particular goal that you want to achieve. You want to buy a bigger house, you want to buy a bigger car, or you just want an extra $1,000 a month, an extra 5,000, 1,000, or you're just simply looking for financial freedom. So you do have the goal and you do have the vehicle. In our organization, the vehicle is Mining City and Fox Nation, right? So that is the vehicle that is going to take you to where you want to go. And in any organization, in any business, they all need this one thing, which is called the people, which is going to be the fuel, in this scenario, which is you're going to be using this vehicle of Mining City and Fox Nation and network marketing, because you're going to be driving this network marketing vehicle, to chase your dreams, to chase your goals, right? So the one thing that you need to have before you even do anything, the fuel, which is, we call it the prospect list. The prospect list. Guys, in any network marketing business, you cannot do anything without you having a prospect list, without having people that you're going to contact, that are going to share this information with, right? So you need to have a prospect list. And after having a prospect list, you need to know how to approach those people, how to invite those people, right? So that's number one, which is the inviting skill. You need to know how to invite, right? So now let's get into it. How do you invite? There's so many approaches that you can use when you are inviting, right? We've got the direct approach, we've got the indirect approach, we've got the super indirect approach, right? 3 different kinds of approaches that you can be able to use, right? So a direct approach can be easily like, you are meeting, your friend, right? It's your friend, it's your business partner, it's your colleague, it's someone that you really know. But let's just make an example that you have this friend of yours that is working, in a job, and they're not happy at this job, and they once told you that they want to quit this job. And right now you just partnered with the network marketing opportunity, and you want to know how to best approach this person, right? So, first thing first, you need to be able, to know how to ask questions, because you can't be able to give, you can't give someone something, that you're not sure if they're looking for. So you need to ask questions to find out if you can be able to provide a solution to their problems, right? So first question you may ask, you can say this: look, last time we spoke, you said you are not really happy in your job. I'm never here to talk to you like that anymore. Are you happy right now? So your friend can say, look, man, things are still the same, or things have gotten worse right now, and I can't even speak to my manager. And I'm not in good speaking terms with my colleagues. And obviously the income is not enough. So now when you say, okay, so this person is having, the relationship issues at work, and the income is also not enough. So what then you can do, you can say, look, I think I found a way, for you and I to create an exit strategy. As you know that I have not been comfortable, I've been looking for an opportunity, timeless, time and again, something that can help me to get an extra income. And right now I have found this organization called Fox Nation, and they're helping people to make 5, 6, and 7 figures, on the month-to-month basis. They're gonna take them through a mentorship process over the next 12 months. And they said they're only looking for 15 people, and they chose me, and they told me to only bring 2 people. So now, if I invite you to one of their meetings, would you be interested to learn how they make 5, 6, 7 figures? Would you be interested to learn how to make an extra income? So that is the direct approach. This person that is in problem, financial problems, relation problems at work, they probably want to quit their job. You just tell them exactly that you just found a way. So that's just the direct approach. The second one is called the indirect approach, right? So on the indirect approach, it's probably your friend again, or someone that you just bumped into the streets, and you can happen to have a conversation with these people, right? So you have a conversation with them, ask them how is life, how's their families, how the kids, and all those things. And then after having a conversation with these people, you will know whether to approach them, yes or no, or the right or the wrong way to approach them, right? So the indirect approach in this scenario could be like, Look, I have just partnered with this organization. These people, they're mentoring me to change my life over the course of the next 12 months. So it's the one that someone that needs to be. So they have chosen me, to be one of the people that they're going to be mentoring, right? So they said, look, I must look for 5 people. I don't know. Do you know any 5 people that would like to make an extra income, right? So that's an indirect approach. So that person says to you, hey, look, I'm the one that needs an extra income. I actually would like to learn more how to make an extra income. So that question was directed to that person, but you are using an indirect approach as if you're looking for people that she or he knows, that would be interested to making an extra income. So you are prospecting. So you're inviting that person, and then that person will come to the presentation, they attend, and after that, you can be able to do a follow-up based on what you have shared with them, which is the information. So let me say this, guys, there's so many people, before they get into the network marketing business, or some of them don't even get into the network marketing business because they think that they need to have a car first in order for them to build a business. I don't have these big cars, I don't have these big houses, I don't wear expensive clothes, how am I going to be able, to attract people? The truth of the matter is that 90% of the people that are successful network marketing professionals, they had nothing when they started, right? So the very important thing is to know how to approach, not to come as a flashy person that knows everything in the world. So when you come into them, you come in with an indirect approach, inviting them to come and watch a presentation that is going to be done by professionals. Because I'm sure you know that in our organization, there are people who have been around for the past year, past 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5 years, 6 years. They have experience in presenting the opportunity. So you don't have to take the baggage of doing the presentation on yourself. You can use a third party tool to do the presentation for you, so that you can avoid unnecessary questions that you cannot be able to answer when you have invited someone, right? So I don't know if guys are getting value from this. Please put a fire emojis in the chat if you are getting value from this. Just put a fire emojis in the chat. I want to see, if I'm doing justice. I just want to see that. All right. It's burning in the chat box. Okay. At least I can see that, at least you're sharing some value. So guys, another thing, that I want to be sharing with you is there's this thing, I call it the pipeline, right? The sales pipeline, or the network marketing pipeline. You have a customer here, right? A customer is someone that you have closed the opportunity, that have joined the business, or they've bought your product, right? But the very interesting thing is this, you never ever get to have a customer without you doing a presentation. It doesn't happen. You can't get a customer without you doing a presentation, right? And you never ever get to do a presentation, right, when you did not set up an appointment. And quite honestly, guys, you can never ever be able to set up an appointment without contacting the person first, or the prospect. And you never get to contact a prospect without you prospecting. You need to have a prospect list, right? And you never ever get a customer without you doing a follow-up. So you have a customer. In order for you, to have a customer, your customer needs to get some presentation, right? Your customer needs to get some presentation. But in order for your customer to listen to your presentation, you need to have set up an appointment before that. In order for you to get an appointment, you need to have a contact that you're going to call. Before you get a contact, you need to create some leads. Right? So you prospect,
Yes,
you can do whatever in your power to prospect, get a prospect list. And after you have done getting the prospect list, then you're going to be able to contact. When you contact, you set up an appointment, right? The reason why it's very important for you to set up an appointment, because you don't want to give people random calls when they're not expecting. Some people don't like speaking on the phone for a very long time. So if you set up an appointment first before you call, then you know that person is going to pick up your call because they have to honor the appointment. And you cannot complain when you're calling someone and they don't pick up the call when you did not set up an appointment. So the very important part about setting an appointment is that, you stop being this hounding person that is always calling, that is always sounding so desperate for commission. And it helps you to be as professional as possible. This is what I do. When I get someone, maybe someone getting on my inbox on Facebook, they say they want more information about the opportunity. I said, okay, look, kindly give me your contact so that I can send you everything on WhatsApp. So they give me their contacts. When they give me their contacts, I have a conversation with them. If I feel like I need to call this person, I ask them, okay, when is it the perfect time for me to call you? If they tell me to call them tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning, guys, another best part about the follow-up is to do exactly what you said you would do. That's part of the follow-up. That's part of professionalism. If you said you want to call at 9 a.m., call at 9 a.m. So now, if you set up an appointment and you pitch at your appointment, then your prospect takes you very, very seriously because they see that you are a very serious business person. We are in an opportunity whereby someone has to make a 5,000 decision, a 10,000 rand decision, 20,000, 100,000 rand decision, right? Sometimes they may not have the money now to get involved in the business. But you keeping the relationship tight going forward, is what going to determine whether the prospect is going to sign up or not. Yesterday, I signed 3 people that I was speaking to them since last year, 2020. Why? Because when they said they didn't have money, I did not close the door for them. I did not say they are poor or whatsoever. I just understood that this person might not have the money now, but there will come a time whereby this person will have money. When that time comes, I need to be the first person that they're going to be thinking about. And guess what? When those people finally get the funds, who are they thinking? They're thinking me, because I have treated them the same way that I treat people that are signing up on the spot. So that's part of being professional, or that's part of doing the follow-up. So if you are not using this pipeline, you are probably not doing network marketing, because every network marketing professional that I know is using this pipeline. So guys, that is the end of our session today. I was sharing about the inviting, and I was sharing about the pipeline, that you need to be doing each and every single day. Every single day you need to be prospecting. Every single day you need to be contacting your prospects. Every single day you need to be setting up appointments, whether it's on Zoom or phone calls or one-on-one meetings. Every single day you need to be using presentation, whether you're going there to present or you're using a third party to do the presentation on your behalf. Every single day you need to be doing a follow-up. Every single day we need to have customers that are buying. So please implement this pipeline, because you're not going to see, but in the room that I'm in right now, I'm surrounded by network marketing professionals, and they can also attest to this pipeline. Right? This is what they've been using for years in order for them to create success in the network marketing business. So guys, it was very short, very direct, to the point. So yeah, this is the end of our session today. The gateway skill in network marketing is inviting. So yeah, you need to know your goal. You need to know how to drive your vehicle, and you need to put in a huge amount of fuel in your vehicle. Because guys, remember, if you say you want to make $1 million in 90 days, you are going to a 90-day challenge. If you say you want to make $1 million in 90 days, then that means your fuel need to be overflowing. You need to have crazy amounts of prospects. Here you need to have crazy amounts of prospects in order for you to be able to sign up a lot of people, so that you can achieve your biggest goal. So thank you guys, for tuning in. See you next time. Yeah, the overflow with the fuel. Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys. See you on the next session. Cheers. Good night.
Sayakhala.
I